So, Dom, I know you as the gear guy.
Okay.
You're my go-to for any gear questions, any technology questions. What's the latest camera? Shall we start talking a bit about gear?
Yes.
So why does it matter that you have the latest gear? What does gear say to a videographer?
That is a bit of a controversial one here because depends who you are and who's watching this. I would either say gear is not important at all, or gear is very important. I know me, especially as a younger videographer when I was first starting out, everyone's dreaming about the big cameras, the lenses and everything like that. And when you're definitely starting out, I would say that's not the case. You know, you don't need to be worrying about the biggest cameras. Oh, you're shooting in 4K, things like that. I wouldn't worry about that. On the flip side of that, when you're getting a bit more experience and you're in the real world and, you know, you're up against competition when you're bidding for a job, for example, people want to know what gear you've got.
Yeah.
Because obviously as a client, they want the best. So it's a bit of a controversial one. I would definitely say it's not important to start out. You just need to shoot, you need to learn, and you just need to have fun with it.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, I don't know about you, well, I know, but we both got into this because we love this.
Yeah.
We love making videos. We love making visual content, and that's it. So it is important towards the later stage when you've made it and it's a full-time job. But if you're watching this and you're starting out and you're worried about gear, oh my God, this costs so much.
Yeah.
You know, I need all these extra bits and bobs. Forget about it, relax. I know it's hard for me to say that and for somebody to be like, yeah, sure. Yeah, no kit over here.
Yeah.
But that's the case. Honestly, you know, don't be put down if you've not got the best kit.
Yeah, you just
It's the
to start with, you just need the basics, don't you?
Having said that, as you've called me the gear guy, for me, I can't stop buying gear.
Yeah.
You know, now you've made it,
You're an addict.
made it, but you know, you're getting income from it. You can invest and you can get the nice lenses and everything. So
do you have a rule? Do you kind of like say to yourself, right, I'm going to earn this amount and then I'm going to buy myself a lens? Or is it as it comes through basis?
So
like you get a job where you're going to need a specific lens. You're like, okay, I'm going to jump on it.
that does happen for sure. You know, say for example, a job comes in and it's earning me X amount. As long as that lens doesn't cost me more than that, it's fine because it's an investment and things like that. So although I'm not getting much money from that specific job, you know, earning that piece of equipment, I definitely do that. You know, I can persuade myself quite easily. I don't know what, but if I had that lens, it would make this job a bit easier. So I definitely do that. Yeah.
You must be a nightmare at the photography show.
Yeah, you know what? I love going to the photography show.
Same.
I mean, last year was a little bit disappointing, and it's just a brilliant place to be there. You know, obviously COVID ruined that a little bit, but I just love it. You know, all the supplies there, all the stands, getting hands on with bits of kit that you've not seen before.
Yeah.
And you know, getting a lot of free advice, and you know, just chatting away. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Yeah. I mean, you're just in with your like other videographers, aren't you?
Yeah,
like,
that's it.
or photographers, but we're all in the same boat.
We are in the same boat. Yeah.
Yeah, some of us do both.
Yeah.
I know you're quite handy with photos as well.
Yeah, you know what? That's one thing I always say to people. Say, you know, do you do stills as well? And I love doing stills.
Yeah.
You know, I always advertise myself as a videographer, and you know, movie things. But I find that when I get behind a stills camera and I'm taking a few stills, it complements my video skills just as well. You know, it's nice to kind of take a break from video and get a bit creative with stills. I definitely think it goes hand in hand. You know, you learn new things from doing stills. And if you're a photographer, I would say dabble in video because it gives you a new appreciation. Yeah,
absolutely. I know a few guys that have done it the other way around. Started as photography, moved into video. Me personally, I don't have the patience for photos.
No,
you got to have patience, haven't you? You got to wait for that moment, and it
depends what you're doing.
True.
I know a couple of nature photographers, and you know, they just sit out in the woods all day for one photo.
That's
and
it.
You know what? The photos are brilliant, and it's worth it. But I personally, just like you, I couldn't sit out all day for one photo.
No. I mean, they say don't work with children and animals anyway, don't they? So
they do say that, and I always find myself working with children and animals.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, or both. Have you ever worked with both?
I'm not sure.
Could get messy, couldn't it?
I maybe have. I can't remember. That's the thing. I love the variety of work.
Yeah, I mean, we've got so many questions prepared because there's so many ways that this episode could go.
Yeah.
But I'm an avid follower of you on social media, and you are doing a different job every day. What is that not the dream job?
It is. It is the dream.
It must be.
You know what? I do pinch myself sometimes you're on a job and it's absolutely hectic. You're like, oh, you're stressing, you're absolutely sweating. Like, it's not ideal. But then some jobs you just think, hang on a minute, this is exactly what I've done this for.
Yeah.
I'd live in a mansion by now if I didn't buy all the kit I had. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know
absolutely.
What I mean? But some days I'm just like, this is just beautiful. How lucky am I, that I get to do this, travel all over, film loads of different people. It is the dream.